He will hold you in his arms, and you touch the light. You touch the light. So melt away like a snowflake on my hand. Wave upon the sand, and we'll sing you home, far away from our sight. And he'll hold you in his arms, and you touch the light. You touch the light.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Meditate.
Meet again when the river finds the sea.
I hope you had wrapped up your week in a very nice way. What's the feeling of a Friday? What it's like to be wrapping up, closing in some books, or putting in place everything aside to prepare for the weekend. So we're almost there in the weekend, and what do we always do when we want to go when we're looking at the weekend? We look forward to relax, we look forward to unwind, become free from actions, because all throughout the week we've been we're quite action oriented. So we will try this evening to bring to our awareness, how do we make the most of our weekend more relaxing, more quiet, and thereby able to preserve more energy and feel that we are not just going into days of unwinding, but really recharging the soul. What do I really look for when I want to move away from so many different responsibilities and just relax? It is more of the being rather than the doing, because as beings, we are very much engaged throughout the week with different forms of responsibility. And so what it is like to be just being me. And that is one of the qualities really of self-care, is the spiritual element of the awareness of the self. What do I need? What does the soul need to be able to really feel that I am beyond the effect of the doing, the many different types of actions that were influencing somehow my experience of peace, my experience of love, my experience of the true self, the authentic self. So today we will try to feel that fullness. What is the fullness of the being, of the soul? And through this guided meditation, we'll try to reach there through our awareness and let our intellect be more aware of where it can send the soul, even for a few minutes, several minutes of awareness. So through the guided thoughts that we bring to you every day, let it be filled with experience. Allow the self to really feel every word, every experience, be natural and filled with power. So let's begin. Relax the self. Inhale and exhale. Become aware of your surrounding. It is the physical surrounding. Become aware of the body as well. Let it be relaxed. Let it become free from any other engagement. So let the hands just be resting on your lap if you're seated. It's always recommended to sit. It doesn't really have to be in a particular of sitting position, but where you are comfortable. Observe the breathing. Then observe the awareness of the self, the soul being, seated at the center of the forehead. Let me ask myself, why do I need to keep myself aware of this soul being, this tiny point of light? What does it mean to me to be aware of this energy of who I am? Because this is my gateway. Awareness of the soul is my doorway into my inner world. Today, for me to experience the fullness of who I am, I need to recognize that silence is the language of the soul. Silence too is the language of the divine. So in these several moments of being together, let's try to keep the mind silent. Let's try to keep the mind concentrated in one awareness. And that is I, the soul. I am free. From any thoughts of yesterday, of earlier today, but I am here now. sitting with the intention of only being. My mind is not doing. My thoughts are not doing. My mind is only focused on being. Stillness is my posture. Concentrated on the light, the tiny, sparkling point of light seated at the center of my forehead. Simply shining. Simply breathing in and breathing out with peace. There is nothing that I am doing. I am simply vibrating. Allow the self to stay in this awareness for a few minutes. Allow the silence to embrace the self, the soul being. This is the cleansing of the soul, cleansing of the mind, detoxing the mind. Each time another thought comes in, come back once again to the point of stillness. Let the light bring in the quiet nature of who I am. The divine light filled with silence, nothing more. It is filling me up. It is making the soul full. The soul does not ask for anything more. Right this moment, and simply accepting the gift of silence, the gift of stillness. In this very moment, I need not ask for anything. I need not wait. I need not plan. I am full and complete with everything I need. I only need to be. I only need to remember that this is my original nature, my original form. In this point of stillness, the world may move around, every type of movement, any other activity may continue, but I hold myself steady. I hold myself still, stable, quiet, observing. I am not creating any further thoughts. I am simply allowing myself to be. A point of stillness, a point of silence. Living and will always be living. Now, in this quiet space, the divine comes in front of me, completely silent, yet completely full and perfect, giving me rays of peace, showering me with love, recharging me with power, cleansing my mind and my intellect with pure, authentic truth of who I am. Holding me together, filled with peace. Silence is the language of the soul. Silence is the way for me to receive the signal of the divine. In this quiet moment in my mind, everything is clean and clear. I have no questions. I have no confusion. I am simply be. I am peaceful. And I will always be. I always remember that when I want to recharge, when I want to take power, I only need to remember that in the point of stillness, I am full, full of powers, full of love, full of peace. I am filled This is my fulfillment. This is my attainment. In these special times, I am extremely fortunate to have found who I am and who is truly sustaining me. Let's come back once more to this point of stillness of who I am, the awareness of I, the soul being, seated at the center of the forehead, steady, stable, sparkling. Seated with full awareness. Awareness is my source of power. Experience is what takes me there. Right in this moment, I experience. I feel the self, the soul in its true form. I understand. I realize. And I become the soul in this body, exchanging energy. With love, with light, with peace. So let's bring this awareness to our weekend, and I hope you all take this with you wherever you go, whatever you do, to remember that the point of stillness is the source of power, the source of awareness. And whatever we understand about ourselves today, we bring it into practice, into our every moment throughout the weekend. So may you have a fulfilled Friday and really wonderful weekend. Thank you again for joining us, and see you again tomorrow for another lovely session.
We'll say goodbye when the morning sun appears and rests upon your eyes, and the day it begins like the birth of a child. He will hold you in his arms, and you'll touch the light. You'll touch the